Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. As you come into this stream, make sure you hit the thumbs up. I'm going to allow YouTube to send those notifications out. And this particular live stream is going to be very interesting, to say the least. It's going to be full of great positive information. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is 5G. I've been seeing a lot of information fluctuate throughout the internet on various social media sites speaking about 5G. And it seems that everybody is in a state of panic. So I want to draw the fine line between reality and conspiracy. Number one. Number two, I want to give a bit of a motivational talk in this video as well. To all those individuals out there who are standing firm throughout all of these various attacks that's coming up against us. This one's going to keep you motivated. I'm glad to see y'all catching this live. It's good to see y'all. Good afternoon. How you doing? You got Darian Nash in the house. D Knox in the house. What's good? Yeah. O King's in the house. Yeah. I'm glad y'all catching this live. Now, first and foremost, I want to let all you chosen, elected people out there. And when I say you're chosen and elected, I mean you were chosen to live in this day and age. You were chosen to be here on this earth and live your life till its fullest potential. You were elected to be a light bearer, to shine light on what's taking place in these dark areas. This message is for you. I want to say this. Right now, while everybody is in a state of disarray, confusion, you all should be rejoicing right now. You should be rejoicing right now, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the wicked who are in control of this world, the ones who have plagued this world, the ones who continue to destroy the ozone layer, the ones who continue to destroy the Amazon rainforest, those who continue to destroy and plague the planet as we know it, they're running out of time. Right? They're running out of time. See, the last shall finish first and the first shall finish last. It's time for the have-nots to prepare their minds and their spirits to be the ruling class. So you should be rejoicing right now of everything that happens, because the quicker the chaos takes place, the quicker everything goes into mayhem, is the quicker you take your rightful position. So what you're looking at is things take place from a biblical proportion. All right? Now, let's talk. Thank you for the donation, family. I appreciate it. Let's talk about this 5G thing. There's a lot of information going out about it. I want y'all to recognize something. Everything that seems to be causing fear, uncertainty, calamity, all of these things are being promoted and pushed to the forefront of social media. These things are being continued to be pushed and shoved down the throats of the people. And I want to draw the line here. I got to draw the line. So, people got a lot of questions regarding 5G. I've been receiving a lot of emails. Now, when it comes to 5G, is it a weapon? Yes. According to my research, according to my personal research, according to various sources, 5G can cause radiation poisoning. It can give you flu-like symptoms. It has all of these, it almost has a chemo effect on people, from what I've researched. Now, does the chosen and the elect, the righteous of the world, have to worry about this? Absolutely not. And I'm going to explain why in this video. Now, every major city is being placed under a curfew. Every state is being placed under a curfew one by one. And during this curfew, you have something being done. And I believe, my theory is, the reason why we have to be in the house at a certain time is because somebody is operating in the shadow of night, doing something that's illegal. All right? They're building up something that's illegal. They're placing them in various places. And this is why we have a curfew. That's my theory on it. But I want to say this as well. And I'm going to be blunt about this. I don't give a damn what kind of weapon they build. It ain't going to affect me. I don't give a damn how many weapons they put forth. Radiation, 5G, 6G. I don't give a damn. It is not going to affect the righteous. And I'm going to prove that. Going to prove that. See, y'all got to know. The people in control, they put forth a pandemic, or should I call it a panic-demic. They put forth a panic-demic because they're panicking right now. They're panicking because the Most High's elected, his righteous, are waking up. Not only are they waking up, but they're waking up the rest of the souls that are lost. The lost souls are finding their way. So all of their witches, their sorcerers, their magicians, they're finding out in the spiritual realm that they're losing power. They're losing power, y'all. So yes, they're building weapons. Will the weapons affect you? Let's talk about it. Let's wrap your mind around this because the rabbit hole goes deep, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we're estimating the power of the Most High God enough. So we're going to go there. We're going to go there. I'm in Mark 16 and 18. And it reads, "They shall take up serpents, and they drink any deadly thing. It shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover." I want you to hear that. It says, we would drink poison, and it would not harm us. All you targeted individuals out there, I want you to know that your gang stalkers, they done poisoned you plenty of times. Oh yeah. They done poisoned you at work. They done poisoned your food. You done probably ate a McDonald's burger with arsenic on it. But you know what? You're still alive. You know why? Because that's how deep the protection of the Most High goes. That's how much protection that we have. Our God is that strong. You can drink poison and live through it. You don't think it's poisons all around you every day, all day? I don't care how healthy you eat. There's poison everywhere. I mean, it's in the air. So these satanic people are getting irritated because they're seeing how resilient you are. They can't wrap their minds around the fact that you are indestructible. You are literally the real X-Men. Wrap your mind around that. Your biological marker changed. The moment you came into the truth, the moment you decided to put your flesh under subjection and live for the Heavenly Father and do what's right, your chemical marker changed. You became something more than a human being. Man made up that word human. We're much deeper than that. We're much deeper than a human being. We have spirits. There are spiritual laws put in place. I'm pretty sure that I've been poisoned several times and I'm still here. So I don't give a damn about 5G. I don't care about 6G. You can put up whatever type of weapon you want to put up. It's not going to affect the righteous. So stop being afraid of what everybody's covering on social media. If you sitting here worried about 5G destroying you, then it's going to affect you. Listen, y'all. The law of attraction is real. The law of attraction is very real. The Bible even says, so a man speaketh, so a man will be. So a man thinketh, a man will be. So the way you think, to what you speak, what comes out of your mouth, that's the truth. You attract negative energy to you. If you are afraid of 5G giving you flu-like symptoms or giving you radiation symptoms, if you're afraid of 5G killing you, you know what? That demon will feed off your fear. That demon will latch on and you will have every symptom that they're putting across. See, they're doing witchcraft. It's all magic for them. They're putting all their demons right there in the forefront. Y'all got to understand. Listen, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God have given us the spirit. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. The Most High don't give us the spirit of fear. He gives us power. We are empowered. If anybody that you learn from is promoting fear, panic, if they're not giving you a sound mind, not teaching with love, then what you're following is false. It's false. I don't care how articulate they are. If they don't have no end game to what they're saying, it's false. So a lot of people asked about 5G. Yes. In the middle of the night, something is happening. They're building 5G towers. But how deep is your faith? We got to ask ourselves that. Wrap your minds around it. How deep is your faith? That's the question I got. Now, when we talk about the chosen, the elected, the righteous, not being affected by 5G, y'all got to understand, according to history, what we done been through. And you got to understand what's going to take place in this day and age. I'm going to prove to you that we will be like X-Men. They're going to get real impatient of every tactic that they put in place when it doesn't destroy us. When we continue breeding and making babies. They don't call me new breed for no reason. If you think I'm a problem, if you think I'm resilient, if you think that I'm hard to take out, wait till you see my babies grow up. Wait till you have to deal with my boy and my girls. Whew. Wait till you have to deal with them. We resilient. You can't never take us out. We will never walk off the face of this planet. It won't happen. I know they're afraid. I can see them right now. I can visualize all your world leaders sitting around the round table right now and just trying to figure out why won't they die? Why are they still here? They're waking up. There's too many of them. They like to call us minorities, right? There's nothing minor about us. How are you 1%? They're the 1%, but want to call us minorities. We're major. Oh, we major. That's the facts. Isaiah, and this is prophecy. This is the day and age we living in right now. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. When them passeth through waters, I will be with thee, and through rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. What? You can't drown us, you can't burn us, and the flames that you setting up won't even kindle upon us. We're going to walk through fire without smoke on our clothes. Are you scared or are you empowered is the question. What side are you on? Are you afraid or are you empowered? Because that damn 5G ain't got nothing on the Most High Elohim. Ain't got nothing on it. So while the world's in a frenzy, while the world's going through a panic-demic, it's only because your leaders are panicking. So the rest of y'all gotta panic. That's the mentality they got. So now they snatching people up, pricking and prodding at people, drawing people's blood, going into people's nostrils, trying to find DNA through the brain because they're afraid. They're terrified. They never wanted you to see. But the veil has been lifted. The internet was like Pandora's box. It was like Pandora's box because they thought that they could control using algorithms, databases. They thought they can plan and strategize against us using these things. But what they did not intend on, what they never wanted us to see, was who we were, our identity. So now you got the Real Identity Act 2020 or the Real ID Act. So now they're getting into census. They're getting into social distancing. The veil has been lifted. We see now. And so now they're panicking. They're trying to hit that red button, y'all. They said, "Oh no. The righteous can see." They hit the panic button. Absolutely. TC said this is all biblical. No doubt about that, fam. Yes. Pretty and Poppin says 2020 clear vision. Absolutely. Got to have hindsight. No doubt about that. Somebody said, what if one of us are the royal bloodline? What shall we do? If you're the royal bloodline, then you definitely shouldn't have nothing to fear. If you're the royal bloodline, you should be speaking the truth and enlightening. Throwing a monkey wrench in their whole system. That's what you do. Throw a monkey wrench in their whole machine if you're that royal bloodline. Listen, the ones that they call minority, the ones who lived in poverty, the ones that were the have-nots, the ones that's in the ghettos, the hoods, the ones that suffer in this earth. You was chosen by God for this very day. And now they're trying to come against those very same people and destroy as many of them as they can because they know that the last gonna finish first. Ever since J. Edgar Hoover's time, they were always in fear of a black messiah. They were always in fear. So they understand that Christ, he came from a hood. He came from a poor place of Jerusalem. He was from a low estate, a very humble life. So they're always going to be looking towards the ghettos, the hoods, those in poverty, those who are suffering, those who can't provide as much as they need, those who are dying. They're always going to look towards the lowly and aim to destroy them. It's always going to be that way. Why do you think COINTELPRO went against the Black Panthers? The Black Panthers was nothing more than just a small group of brothers who wanted to protect their community. So never underestimate the power that you have. There will be no Wall Street. There will be no Dow Jones. There will be no country without those who built it from the bottom up. So when those who built it from the bottom up with their blood, sweat, and tears decide that, you know what, I'm going to open my eyes. I'm going to know my value. I'm going to see things how they're supposed to be seen spiritually. When that happens, those satanic rulers, they freak out. They lose their minds. They can't handle it. And that's what you're seeing take place right now. Somebody said, how many of us have woken up in the last few months? Hopefully a lot. With all that's going on right now, hopefully a lot of us got shaken up and they waking up. Because if you ain't waking up right now, then Lord be with you. If you're not seeing what's taking place right now, that you really have an enemy coming against you, then Lord be with you. Because the enemy always been there. The enemy always been there. And it's understandable to an extent why people find it hard to digest what's taking place. That clearly you have somebody plotting and strategizing against you. Y'all need to research the King Arthur plan, Agenda 21. These are things that you look up. Study Nero. Study history, how warfare is conducted. And you'll find out that, hold on, what we have here is a hostile takeover from someone who is in hiding. Someone who is in perdition is plotting something. And if you can't see that, if you can't see that enemy, then you're going to be blindsided and ramsacked. And I'm just being honest with you. If you can't see that enemy, you're going to be blindsided and ransacked. So it's time to open your eyes. So we're talking about 5G. Let's get into it. Now, I did a quick Google search on 5G because I already know what it's about. I done my research, but I did a quick Google search only to find out what mainstream media is saying about 5G. I wanted to find out what mainstream media is saying because there's so many outlets that's talking about this is going to kill everybody. Everybody's brain is going to be fried. Your brain is going to turn into an egg. You're going to be destroyed. You're going to die. You're going to lose all your hair. You're going to pass out. You're going to have flu-like symptoms. I'm seeing so many people cover this. So I'm like, what is the mainstream's news rebuttal to all of this? Right? So I looked it up and I took a gander. And according to multiple news sources, iNews, they're claiming that iNews is UK, by the way. iNews will not be causing the symptoms of the coronavirus, that is not responsible for the pandemic. And we know that's true. The awakening is the reason for the pandemic or the panic-demic. You got New York Times. The New York Times. Some people find that source reputable. They says no dangers. New York Times says 5G is not a health hazard whatsoever. So I had to compare what mainstream media is saying versus the quote unquote whistleblowers and the people who are covering, or independent news sources rather. I had to make that comparison. And what I understand here is taking place is they're allowing independent sources to say whatever they want about 5G. Because anything that's going to cause panic, they don't care. You can say it. Because they're feeding off our fear, our uncertainty, our energy. That's what they're feeding off right now. So I'm just going to draw that fine line between conspiracy and reality and say, if you righteous, you ain't got a damn thing to worry about. And that's just all I got to say. The righteous have nothing to worry about. Find out where your faith lies and stay in that vein of faith. And that's just all I wanted to say in this live stream. I didn't want to go live real long. Hopefully this video helped you in your walk and your journey. I'm glad y'all caught this video live. If this video did help you, make sure you share, because we need videos that are promoting sanity, promoting logic, promoting fearlessness, promoting courage, because that's the times we living in, y'all. Stay enlightened as always. Stay safe. With that being said, shalom and peace.